Everybody, happy 4th of July. I decided to be festive today and actually do my makeup and my hair, and oh my god, I have a big forehead. So I have my blue and my white and my red. Brooke is currently napping, so I figured I would do a video, and I think I said in my last video I was going to try to do a TTC update, and I think I'm going to do that today. So we are on cycle day 12, I think. I have 3 days until Aunt Flo comes. So let me start off by saying this is going to be like a symptoms video, or lack thereof, and I'll go into that in just a second. So ever since I had Brooke, I physically can feel ovulation, and then alongside that I have phantom pregnancy symptoms from the time I ovulate to the time I get Aunt Flo. And those symptoms are always really consistent. I will have very, very avid food aversions. 1 month I could not stand the smell of, ground beef, and I love ground beef. The biggest one recently was I was craving, cheesecake, but I only wanted it in shake version, so I spent a lot of time at Sonic. So most of my basic symptoms are food aversions or cravings. I bloat pretty bad, like I'll gain 4 or 5 pounds before I get Aunt Flo. I break out like crazy, makeup wouldn't even cover it up. I usually get super nauseous. I'll be nauseous from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. And when I was pregnant with Brooke, the only thing that would fix it was if I would eat. And that fixes it now before my symptoms. So that being said, this cycle has been completely different. We, did the usual baby dancing 2 days before and then a day after. And then we just kind of we just do it whenever we want to do it. We don't want to turn it into we have to do it now kind of thing. So luckily it kind of landed at where it needed to land, but at the same time it fell at the ovulation mark as well. So this cycle, I've only been nauseous twice, and it was right after I ate, and I think I was dehydrated. I ended up drinking a big old bottle of water, and I felt much better afterwards. I have had no food aversions, food cravings. In fact, the weirdest thing about this cycle in general is that I haven't wanted anything. Nothing sounds good. Eric will ask me, what do you want to eat, honey? What sounds good? And usually I'll be like, oh, we should do Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Or, oh, lasagna really sounds really good. I'll make lasagna. Nothing. Even when us and the girls go out to lunch at work and they're like, oh, what sounds good? And usually I end up just going with whatever the other girls are going to get. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get that. No big deal. And nothing really has sounded good, and that's the weirdest thing to me. I don't want ice cream. I don't want cake, candy. Usually I'm a big sweetaholic, and that has not been the case for me. So it's weird. I haven't really gained all the weight that I usually gain, and that's probably because I don't want food at all, so I have to force myself to eat. At the same time, I've actually had a lot more energy than I normally do. Usually I'm pretty tired from sun up to sundown after working and taking care of Brooke and Eric and dinner and house. Yeah, it's tiring, and usually I'm pretty exhausted. But lately I've been staying up till midnight, which is way abnormal for me. I don't usually stay up till midnight, ever. Usually 10 o'clock and I'm done. So I did take a pregnancy test, and I'll post a picture at the end of the video for everybody. It unfortunately was negative, so no baby sands, but we are actually only going to go another 2 cycles, we've decided, because we are having we are shooting, I should say, for our formal wedding ceremony in May. and we have to save up some money for that. It's not going to be like thousands of dollars. We're going to Vegas, and we just need to save up for like the hotel, getting stuff done. And I want to lose some weight. I have about 50 pounds to lose, and I've stepped into that journey. Maybe I'll start a video about that. But next month is going to be an iffy one, just because our ovulation date is on a very sensitive day for Eric and I. It was the day, it's a sensitive day. If I feel like discussing it at the time, I will. And I would feel like a blessing to conceive on that day, just because of the story behind it. But at the same time, it would be sad. Like, that day would be it's almost like Brooke's birthday. Brooke's birthday is exactly 6 months to the day that my grandpa passed away, and so it would have a double meaning behind it. So I'm confused on that right now, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to skip it since we only have 2 cycles left for now, but at the same time, it's like, ugh. So yeah. So that's our trying to conceive update. Everything's going well. I think this next cycle, we're going to start using pre-seed, just to see if that changes anything. And then if it doesn't, if it does, I guess we'll find out. So questions, comments, list them below. Follow us, like us on Facebook. Follow us at Mommy Brain Chatter. It's our super awesome group of mommies. Otherwise, I will see everybody Sunday next week. And we have 2 weeks till Denver, so I'm really excited. Bye, everybody. Happy 4th of July.